Most people never see the steel holding the world together, but somebody cuts it, fits it, welds it, and makes it real. Hi, I'm Greg Sheldon, and this is Metal Fabrication Nation, real talk for welders, fabricators, shop owners, and the next generation of tradespeople. AI won't replace us. The trades aren't a backup plan. They are the backbone. Welcome to Fabrication Nation. I'm Greg Sheldon, and this is the first episode of a new show built for people who cut, weld, fit, build, quote, manage, own, and run the metal fabrication and welding industry. This show is for shop owners, welders, fabricators, foremen, estimators, project managers, field crews, suppliers, apprentices, and anyone who still believes in the skilled trades. So, some of you may know that I have done this before. Years ago, I hosted the Metal Steel Manufacturing Podcast. It was an amazing experience. I learned so much from the guests that I had. I had conversations with them about so many things that really opened my eyes, how big this world is, how big the industry is. It's not just welding, it's not just steel, it's not just fabrication, it's business, it's people, it's leadership, it's project management, it's field work, it's safety to its core, because their industry is dangerous. It's equipment, technology, and training for the next generation. It's about keeping real manufacturing alive in North America. And now I'm back, but this time I'm going solo. This time it's Metal Fabrication Nation. This show is going to be broader, deeper, and more real. I'll talk about some of the stuff I've been through, but also how the industry is changing. I'll talk about the news. But I just wanted you to know that I took a long break. I know that. And life hit real hard. I went through a divorce. I lost my children. I changed jobs, saw some addiction in the industry, and I started another business. I had to rebuild parts of my life from the ground up. And I had to find myself in certain ways again. And I had to get closer to God. I backslid a bit. And I had to learn what men go through, me being one of them, holding it together to provide, lead, heal, and keep moving forward. It's changed a lot in me. It's humbled me, and it's forced me to look at who I am, what mattered, what I was building, and what I still had in me. I'm not one to give up. Sometimes it takes me a little time to recover, but I always get up, and I hope that that is the same for all of you gentlemen and ladies. Through all of it, one thing has never changed, though. This metal is still in my blood. The smell of the shop, the sound of grinders, the flash of an arc, the weight of steel, the pressure of the deadlines, and the pride of seeing something built that did not exist before. And that has not shaken within me. I still believe in this industry. I believe in everybody in it, the fabricators, the welders, the fitters. I believe in the small shops, big shops, field crews, the estimators, project management, foremen, owners, and people who keep showing up and building real things in North America. I believe in North American manufacturing. It still matters. I believe we need to make more here, build more here, train more here, and support the people who know how to work with their hands and solve real life problems. I believe the industry is facing some serious challenges. We have labor shortages. We have rising costs. We have young people being pushed away from the trades when they should be shown the opportunity inside it. We have shops trying to stay profitable. We have owners carrying pressure most people never see. We have experienced tradespeople retiring. We have technology changing, and now we have AI. So let me say this clearly. My belief is that AI will not replace real tradespeople. AI can help. It can help do paperwork and all the things that none of us want to do anyway, but it cannot walk into a field, install, and solve a problem and make the steel fit. It cannot weld a joint like a person can. It cannot read the room in a shop. It cannot teach pride for what you've built and pride for your country. It cannot replace years of judgment, the algorithm a person like myself or somebody else has of 50,000 hours in the trade. It cannot replace the person who knows when a drawing looks good on paper and it will really happen in the real world, technology should only support tradespeople, not replace them, and they won't. I'll stand for that. I'll fight for that. But because the trades are not, because skilled trades are not outdated, they are essential. On the show, I'm going to show you and talk to you about the whole metal fabrication and welding industry. We'll talk about shop floor problems, welding, fitting, fabrication, stairs, railings, platforms, structural steel, miscellaneous, field installs, shutdowns, repairs, real stories, the business of it, people, HR, the problems with HR, the problems with management, and what we can do as people on the floor or people in management to make our businesses better so we don't have that wall in between, let's say, the machine shop and the fab shop. It's something we've all seen, and it's something that needs to go away because we're all in this together. And we'll also talk about the young people entering the trades, and there needs to be more focus on that. We'll talk about why trades are not a backup plan. We'll talk about why high schools need to be pushing the trades, and how AI and technology can come from a practical angle of how it can help us reduce the redundant tasks. And I'm not going to create hype around the fear or fear around the hype. I just want to help, and what shops should be paying attention to. We'll talk about men, work pressure, addiction, responsibility, rebuilding faith, and what it means to keep going when life knocks you down. And most of all, we'll talk about the people, because the industry is full of stories. Hardworking people, skilled people, underrated people, people who built the world around all of us and rarely get the credit they deserve. That's what this podcast is about. Real talk, real shops, real metal, solving real problems. Thank you. I'm Greg Sheldon, and welcome to Fabrication Nation. That's it for this episode of Metal Fabrication Nation. If this hit home, follow the show, share it with somebody in the trade, and keep the conversation going. And if you own, manage, or estimate for a fabrication shop and want better tools to, quote, work faster, cleaner, and with more confidence, go check out my metal fabrication spreadsheet systems at gregsheldon.github.io/metalfabexcel. These are built for real shops, real jobs, and real metal. I'm Greg Sheldon. Keep building, keep learning, and never forget, the trades are not a backup plan. They're the backbone